Daisy the yellow Labrador goes to the beach. One sunny morning, Daisy, the cheerful yellow Labrador, woke up to the smell of salty sea air drifting through the open window. Her tail wagged wildly. Today was a special day. Her family was taking her to the beach. As soon as Daisy saw her lead, she bounced in excitement. She loved car rides, and even more than that, she loved splashing in the waves. With a wag and a woof, she jumped into the car, ready for adventure. The journey to the beach was filled with sights and smells, rows of tall palm trees, the scent of sunscreen, and the sound of seagulls calling in the distance. Daisy pressed her nose against the window, taking in every moment. Finally, they arrived. As soon as the car door opened, Daisy leapt out, her paws sinking into the warm golden sand. She let out a happy bark and zoomed in circles, leaving little paw prints behind. First, Daisy ran straight to the water. The cool waves rushed towards her, tickling her paws. With a joyful leap, she splashed into the sea, paddling with all her might. The water was refreshing, and Daisy felt like the happiest pup in the world. Then, it was time to dig. Daisy loved digging in the sand. She dug a big hole, sending sand flying in all directions. "Daisy, you're making a mess," laughed her family, but Daisy just wagged her tail and kept on digging. Maybe she'd find treasure. After all that splashing and digging, Daisy lay down on a towel under a big umbrella. The sun warmed her fur as she watched children building sandcastles and surfers riding the waves. She let out a happy sigh. This was the perfect day. Just then, a crab scuttled past Daisy's nose. She jumped up in surprise and watched it wiggle sideways towards the sea. Curiously, she followed, sniffing and tilting her head. But as soon as she got too close, the crab waved its tiny pincers. Daisy yelped and backed away, deciding that some creatures were best left alone. As the sun began to set, Daisy's family packed up the beach towels and chairs. "Time to go home, Daisy," they called. Daisy gave one last joyful roll in the sand before shaking off, covering everyone in tiny grains. "Daisy," they laughed, brushing off the sand. Tired but happy, Daisy hopped into the car, her fur still salty from the sea. As the car rumbled home, she curled up in the back seat, dreaming of splashing waves, golden sand, and little crabs scuttling along the shore. What a poor fect beach day it had been. The end.